DBs, I'm finna show y'all cover two. What you can do in cover two. Disguise in cover two. Down and distance. You gotta be able to play cover two in different techniques and different yardages, all of that. It's different ways to disguise cover two. You can have one safety down and one safety back, and y'all both go like this, or both of y'all can be down. It can be over a number 2 receiver or number 3 receiver at 8 to 10 yards. So he thinking it's cover 4, but you're actually in cover 2. So if you playing cover 2 at sticks, you really gonna have to get out of there. So let's say right here, we in sticks right here. Pre-snap, we looking at the receiver, so he automatically thinking it's man or man zone. Pre-snap, it's all we're gonna do right here. Boom. It's all we're gonna do right here. Right now, we lining up at cover 2. We disguising it. Post-snap, taking a step right here, flipping back, eyes squaring up. We're doing this because the QB is reading your eyes post-snap. If you in cover 2 pre-snap, alignment-wise, he reading your first step when he say hut. So if your first step is in towards the middle of the field, he automatically thinking that it's cover 3. So this is what we're gonna do. We're doing a crossover run because he reading your first step, boom, 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 and you're gonna have to get over here. It's really for fast guys or guys with high IQ. Because you want to be able to do this right here, flip, disguise, eyes up because this ball gonna be in the air. Go get it. The first thing I did was I crossed over, boom, treat the QB, boom, you're right here. But now, if you know his dig routes, you know his short routes, you know his stick routes, you can play with him like this, boom, boom, and come back. Like this. Come back. Like that, you know what I'm saying? Because the QB reading your first movement now. You go out here like this, automatically running out here like this. And if it's temper, and you know your mic got a carry, and if he going against a slot, you want to protect him, but you also want to play ball. You want to be good enough to play both. So you want to go to the lead, or if you are in the lead, you got to be able to play this to sideline, and sometimes sideline to sideline. So let's just say right here, you get out right here, fast as hell. Boom, you leave him, the temper, Mike, you leave him on the island. Against the, let's say Tyreek Hill, he line up in the slot. He going on the go route. You leave him on the island, you ain't gonna be able to get there because it's gonna be a timing route. Let's say you over a tight end. If you over a tight end, you ain't gonna be able to square back up. So this is what we're gonna do. We're disguising it, boom. QB over here, okay. QB saying it's cover 4, but it really ain't cover 4, it's disguising. We ain't cover 2, right? So all we're gonna do right here. You're gonna get out that hoe. Oh. Oh. If you disguising all that, you gotta start doing all this when you know the playbook, you know what I'm saying? So you'll play faster. So if you right here, this on some Ed Reed stuff right here. If you right here at 8 yards, 10 yards, you eyeing the tight end or the slot, he say hut, and you out like this, and you see it's one receiver, he up there. You see the ball up there, you gotta go get it. He gonna throw it right to you because he gonna throw it to a spot. QBs are taught to throw it to a spot with their receivers, timing. All right, right here. We're gonna do a shuffle technique in cover 2. So this right here is when y'all game playing against a team that they run a lot of dig routes. They run a lot of end breaking routes. They run a lot of stick routes. You ain't got to get all the way out of here. So this is what we're gonna do right here. You know you in cover 2. QBs love when you try to get out there real fast, and you be out here. You be 40 yards down the field, and now it's 10 on 11. It's 10 defensive players against 11 players. You don't want to do that. You always play 11 on 11. So if you know you playing against a team, they like stick routes, this is all we're going to do right here. Yeah. So, boop, boop, boop. Yeah. So if you ain't blessed with good hips, you ain't got to cross over. As long as you taking that first step, 1 or 2 steps that way, and you getting over top, you can weave and get over there, cross over, or you can shuffle. I'm finna give you 3 of them back to back. Go. 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 Don't like that. But sometimes you go out the thing like this. Now, sometimes you ain't gotta do all this wasted movement. You know what I'm saying? Because some people can't play like this. Some people can't. That's thinking too much for some people. So sometimes you can do this right here. Take a step, come back this way. And I'm telling you, the QB, he gonna read that first step. He gonna snap his eyes. He gonna automatic. He already know the route tree. He already know the routes. So you gotta play like you the QB. You gotta manipulate his mind like he trying to do yours. Football ain't number psychology. You gotta know what feel better for you. So some coaches don't like you doing all that wasted movement. But if you showing off top, you would cover 2, and then you come out here, you making it easier on the QB. So it's okay if you comfortable in your scheme already. You comfortable around the players you already know. To know what you can and can't do. If you got tight hips, good hips, if you're slow, if you're fast, find out what technique better for you.